Kaboom! Talking bombs, baby. That's what we're talking about right here on the Double RT Boxing Show. But whoa, don't get me shut down because we ain't talking about like blowing up shit bombs. We talking about kaboom, Oscar Rivas right here on the Double RT Boxing Show, fighting out in Canada. You know, but don't you believe them. Don't believe it. This fight reminds me of an episode of Tom and Jerry's cartoon. This is a Looney Tune type. Tom and Jerry wasn't a Looney Tune cartoon, don't even know that, but this is a cartoonish of a fight. On paper, it's like, oh my god. 24-0, 26-0. Oscar Rivas, 17 KOs. He's a nice Colombian out of Canada, showing some power. Age 31 years old. Taking on Fabio, 26-0. Got a nice knockout record himself of 25 knockouts. 26-0, 25 knockouts. And then that's where it stops. Because if you look at Fabio's record, he has fought really no one. He's fought 2 times in a year and a half, and it's the same guy. Like, the guy's record is horrible. It's like 6-6, 6-4 at the time of the fights. Now, what this is, if you're following Oscar Rivas in the heavyweight division or just boxing in general, you're following the this is Oscar Rivas's pre-prom dance. He has our fight already lined up against Bye Brian Jennings. The U.S., in the U.S., there's only about 3 solid heavyweight American names. Obviously, you got the Bronze Bomber, the champion, Deontay Wilder. Then I guess you could make right now, off his mouthpiece and activity, you have Gerald Miller. And then I would say Bye Jennings is probably the 3rd heavyweight, American heavyweight. I picked him over Brazil. So Oscar Rivas got a match lined up against Bye Jennings for January 18th. Now, this is a showcase, look good fight. It's on the Showtime undercard of Adonis Stevenson. This is Oscar Rivas is getting his big Cinderella ball dance. He's getting that opportunity next month. But this is just his rehearsal studio class, his dance classes. He wants to go to Cinderella ball looking real good, doing the proper dancing. Because for those who are not too familiar, where's he at? Oscar, he's number 14 by the WBC. And he has number 14 by the IBF, and he's not in the WBO. So if he's fighting in the IBF, Oscar Rivas, that's number 9. That's number 9 versus number 14 in the IBF. Jennings is number 7 in the WBO, but Jennings is number 2. Jennings is number 2 in the WBO. Like I said, he's a high American name, and Joshua wants to come to America. And number 14 and 13 in the WBC. So if he beats Brian Jennings, he gets catapulted real quick into a mainframe picture. So he's been having a couple of fights in America, Oscar Rivas. This is the opportunity for him to go in there, fight Fabio, because Fabio's only chance to me really winning is he uses his mixed martial arts in the cage style. His punches like that. He's quick inside, not boxing technique, but MMA technique type punches. And that's only going to be successful in close quarters. Kaboom ain't the crispest inside fighter, He's massive arms, massive chest. He's a girthy guy, kind of like an in-shape, a lengthier, smaller Baby Miller. So he's throwing wide, hard hooks, power all the time. So if Fabio could catch one of those, I give him credit. In his MMA fights I watch, he's good inside chin check and counters. So if he could throw one of those in on Kaboom, it might stun him. Like I said, he's 30. I didn't know if I said, but he's 38 years old. Kaboom. How old is Kaboom? 31. That right there should be it. Considering the boxing technique, the age, competition, the activity, Kaboom should take this showcase fight. If what I'm going to be looking for in Kaboom is more boxing ability, because if he goes in there just trying to Jaime Magia type style Brian Jennings, I don't think he could do that. I don't think he could wear down Brian Jennings like Luis Ortiz did. He's going to have to box Brian Jennings, considering that length. He's going to be going to disadvantage. He's going to have to box himself in and then beat the shit out of Brian Jennings. You know, he can't just rush in without throwing. So I want to see him working on jabbing, working on getting in behind a jab, because that's what he's like I said, I feel he's going to need an entrance. He's going to need an entrance setup to get into Brian Jennings. I would practice my entrances on Fabio. Keep working the jab. I want to see if Oscar Rivas does stuff like that, because he should win this fight with a knockout. The Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr. A. Follow me on Twitter at RRTB Show, and just stay tuned. See you on the next one.